Some of you may know that I've recently moved. I used to live in Manchester and now I've recently moved to Crewe, which is in Cheshire. Now the reason I did this was it was a career move. I've always considered Manchester to be my home. I grew up in South Manchester. I spent most of my time in the city centre. You know, we'd go out in the city centre, we'd go shopping in the city centre. I worked in Manchester, and then after I went to uni in Warwick, my first job, sort of official job, was in Manchester. It's a city I know so well. It's a city I completely adore. It's somewhere I'll always go back to, even though I want to. My kind of aim with my career is to travel all around the world and live in very, very different places. I guess Manchester means a lot to me as well because of the jobs that it gave me. Two of the best jobs in the entire world I had there. My first job in the industry with the 24/7 Theatre Festival there in Manchester, and then, as I say, my first official job coming out of uni, the first job I went into was with the Manchester International Festival. So it's a city where I really, really grew as an artist and as a producer. So a lot of my memories there are to do with work and, or rather my career. You know, the first Broken Rose show was in Manchester. So far all of the Broken Rose shows and gigs and various different performances have all been in that city. It's a place that's very, very close to my heart. But needs must. After getting a job with Cheshire Dance to work on their 2012 project, The Moment When, it became clear that I really needed to move closer to their Winsford office. I was spending quite a lot of money travelling from Manchester to Winsford, and so I have now moved to Crewe in South Cheshire. Now, while I was packing in Manchester to come and move here, I really did get quite upset about it. I loved my flat. It was a beautiful, beautiful flat. A place in Crewe, I was concerned that I wasn't going to find a place as nice. Luckily, I found a really, really lovely place that wasn't just a studio flat, it's actually a house. I'm really, really pleased. You know, a living room that's separate from my bedroom, which is really, really nice, especially when having friends round, and quite a big kitchen for the size of this place. And everything's just really, really lovely. Now, once I got everything packed up from Manchester, we made the hour-and-a-half drive down here. It's about 40 miles away from each other. Now, after a big fiasco with the keys, we finally got into the flat. So me and my dad. My dad came to help me move everything in, as he always does. That's what dad's for. I'm kidding, I love him. By the time we got into the house with the first lot of stuff, it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. In the end, it actually took us 2 days to get all of my stuff in because I have that much stuff. Anyway, after 2 days of moving in and then going back to clean the Manchester flat and faffing about and stuff, and then it was Christmas, and then to come back here, it's actually 6 weeks later that I finally got everything sorted. Now, the main reason for that is that my flat in Manchester was furnished, so everything, you know, all of the furniture and everything was there. This house was unfurnished. I had quite a few problems with finding a furnished flat in Crewe, or a furnished house in Crewe. Those that I did see that were furnished were not very nice at all, so I decided to go for it and spend all my Christmas money on finding buying new furniture and a new bed and things like that. Right, here we have it guys. Finally got my bedroom furniture set up after 6 or 7 weeks of living here. New set of drawers, new wardrobe. Nice and spacious, check it out, completely empty. My brand new bed. And now it's time for the mammoth task of making this room not only tidy and full of all my stuff, but pretty as well. Let's go. Getting there. Slowly getting there. I'm really pleased. I feel really good that I actually own all of my own stuff at age 22. So you know, it's one of those things where now, okay, I've spent a lot of money, but now I can take it all with me wherever I go next. So because I'm so proud of my home and how I've now transformed it into something that is most definitely mine, I wanted to give you a bit of a tour. So here's what my house looks like. Okay, so this is my living room. Nice sloping ceiling there. Lovely sofa donated by an old school friend. And my epic library of books, CDs, DVDs, even videos. This is my lovely feature fireplace, one of the things that actually drew me to this house. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And lights and scary cups left over from Friday night. As you all know, it was Friday the 13th, not so long ago. Got my ukulele and my guitar down here. All my cuddly toys and scary cushions. And of course, the epic Buffy collection. Now I'll take you through to the kitchen, which is just through here. Here we are. Very nice kitchen. Let me just turn that light on. Quite a modern. My friends have said it's a real social space. Excuse the washing over there. And the a box from my bed, which I have yet to get rid of. I've still got my boxes in here from earlier on today when my dad came round to put all of my furniture up. And we go up the stairs and into the bathroom. Really lovely, bright and clean bathroom, which I really liked about this place. Sometimes when you're looking for a house that's good value for money, shall we say, the bathroom isn't the nicest place in the world, but this one was lovely. Still got some bags shoved down there because I don't have enough space for anything. So there we have it. And now, some more books and stuff on the stairs and shoes. You'll notice I have a lot of both of them, but not much space to put them anywhere. And then this here is my room. So, finally, it's all set up. All my little trinkets. I love clutter. My mum hates it, which I find quite hilarious, really. Even since university, I've always said that my house tells the story of my life, and that has been true wherever I've lived. So here's a few things that tell a bit of the story of my life in my brand new bedroom. So let's have a look at some of the stuff that I've got here. So first up, I guess, and I posted this photo on Tumblr not so long ago. I've just bought this London canvas. Now I'm hoping to go to London actually at some point to work, and that's one of the reasons why I've bought this photo, is to kind of remind me that that's something I'm aiming for. It's something I've always wanted to do, something me and a friend of mine when I worked at the Manchester International Festival called Flirting with London. That would be to live there just for a little while to do a specific job contract. So I'd really love to do that. It's a city I absolutely adore. I have quite a few friends down there, so it would be really nice to go and live there for a bit. So maybe my next job, you never know, maybe I'll be moving to somewhere a bit more interesting than Crewe, moving on to our capital city, but we'll see, we will see. Okay, what else have we got? Well, speaking of the Manchester International Festival, this lovely t-shirt, which says Music Boxes, came from the commission that I actually worked on whilst I was at Manchester International Festival. I worked on Music Boxes, which was a commission for children, which involved, as you can see here, there's a photo of it here, lots of shipping containers, which were the boxes, and they were filled with lots of different artists doing different things with music at Media City at Salford Quays. It was really fun to work on. I mainly worked on a programme of residencies in the run-up to it. That was really lovely, seeing some kids who don't necessarily always have access to high quality art, and art that's fun as well. You can see their faces light up when they were working with the artists. It's absolutely brilliant. And we have here more work related stuff. This is where I started the 24/7 Theatre Festival in Manchester. That was my first job in the industry. One of the best things I ever did. I owe the director of that festival, Mr. David Slack, a lot. It is one of Manchester's best festivals, I'm sure of it. It really ignited something in me and made me really realise that this is what I want to do, and I don't want to be in any other industry, so thank you to 24/7 for that. Thanks, Dave. I guess I can show you my epic collection of shoes, which extends all the way down the wall. I showed you some more outside, there's even some more downstairs. I love shoes. What more can I say? You need one for every outfit, right? Another thing I guess I can show you are these lovely photos here of me and my gorgeous boyfriend Andy. He means a lot to me. Let's just say that. Well, this is our little shrine to him in my room, because we live quite far apart. He lives in Leamington Spa, but he's a good one, he is. He's a real good one. Here's something really nice as well. This photo is of me, blonde. Yes, I have had many hair colours other than red, and these guys are my old dance team at Warwick University, Street Vibe, and this was my final sports ball with them. I was president of Street Vibe, and I guess this is the last thing we did to get together before I left. They're a lovely bunch. crazy, as you can see, but we had some really good times together. And something else quite cool, I guess, something that I always forget I've got until I move somewhere. This is my old school uniform. I went to Bromslow High School in Cheshire. I was in Thorngrove. I was also a networker, which is a peer counsellor for the younger years. So I was a networker in sixth form when I didn't have to wear this uniform, but still. And this, like everyone I'm sure has, was the shirt that was signed when I left. So there's loads and loads of messages from people. Some people, interestingly, I haven't seen since. I've seen this girl since. This is Fran. Fran rules. That's what she wrote on my collar when we were 16. We're still very, very, very good friends. In fact, a previous vlog I did with Fran. So that's quite cool, seeing things like that. But some of these people, yeah, I haven't seen since school. Which is sad, in a way. I always think that you, as you grow as a person, you change and other people change, and sometimes, you know what, people just grow out of each other and they're different people and they're not friends anymore, and that's okay. And I think people need to learn to accept that. You know, it's not a bad thing, it's not a vicious thing. You change, everybody else changes. Just go with it, man. I've just noticed that Fran actually said something more than just Fran rules. No, she said Fran is the sex. Okay. I bet Fran doesn't even remember writing that. Speaking of school, I found my yearbook as well. Bromslow High School, class of 2007. That was leaving sixth form. Now, I was actually on the committee that made this. So let's see if we can find my page. Now, I believe it's all in alphabetical order. So we're looking for C. There I am. Jem McConnell, aka Spesh. Now, what does this say? Let's read some of these. Least likely to say something that remotely makes sense, most of the time anyway. That's still true. What was your most embarrassing school moment? Falling down the stairs in front of just about everybody in France in year 10, and then never living it down. What a weird holiday that was. Pole dancing teachers, French people trying to get on our coach, oh, and of course that famous beret. I wonder who wore that. Not me, obviously. Yeah, that was a weird holiday. I don't think you need any more explanation than that. So that's it. This is my brand new house. Like I said, I'm really, really pleased with it. And I'm sure you'll see quite a few vlogs coming from here in the next few months. Now, I'm here till August, but wherever I go next, I'll make sure that this story allows you to follow me there. You never know. It could be London, it could be back in Manchester, it could be somewhere completely different on the other side of the globe. We'll see what happens. Until next time, bye!